yarn wall. Good? We good. Okay. Well, good evening, everybody. We did not have a live on Saturday. I was in traction. Let's grab my hook and get to making things. Oh, let me grab my blankie too, because I'm cold. Boom. Here I am with my kitty blankie for Valentine's Day. So I like to be comfy. It's post on Instagram real quick that we're live. So yeah, sorry I wasn't live on Saturday, guys. Don't want the front-facing camera. There. We are live. Text my mother, tell her we're live. Okay. All right, now grab the hook. Get going. $5 millimeter. Gonna make a couple ear warmers because the ear warmer video I filmed last week is supposed to come out on Saturday with a bunch of ear warmers in my shop, and I haven't had a chance to make them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, hello, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Okay. How are you? I'm doing better. We weren't live on Saturday because I went and hurt my jaw. How? I don't know. Still waiting on the results of the x-rays, but the pain medication they gave me is working, so we're live. And hello to everyone that said hello. Yeah. Still waiting to hear back on the x-rays. But, hi, hello. Still waiting to hear back on x-rays, but it's starting to go away. And that means it's not my teeth, so yay. Yes, fingers crossed. How long have you been crocheting for? I have been crocheting since 1999. Your day goes amazingly. Thank you. That's very nice. Yes, I've been crocheting for a very long time. Oh, but we're about halfway through January. Woohoo. The sun was still up when I got home from work today. Which is the first time that's happened since I moved here, so. It's the biggest thing you've made. Probably the granny square blanket I made for my brother as a wedding gift. That was like a king-sized blanket. Yep, there goes the furnace. That definitely has been the biggest thing I've made. And probably the most complex because it was a lot of granny squares. And they all had to get put together. So, ow. Right, first row, done. Woohoo. This is the child size. We're making ear warmers. Because I still need to make ear warmers in this color to release on my website this weekend. Hi, Mom. What's your favorite color? Purple. I like purple. That's my favorite. Ugh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. There we go. But yes, we are making some ear warmers tonight. I still have a couple sizes in a couple colors that I have to make. And then I gotta get the pictures of them and then have them ready to release on Saturday. Because, yeah, I have a shop and I'm putting a bunch of ear warmers in the shop on Saturday. and all that good stuff. Was going to do a lot of that technical behind the scenes stuff this past weekend, but oh well. Yeah, I'm seeing the chat. I did some tweaks with Nightbot, so it shouldn't be as aggressive. Anyway, if you're just joining, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live, hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff. Please support the channel. I had to get a bunch of x-rays. Bye! Thanks for coming. Need to get a bunch of x-rays this past weekend. I have not been a happy camper. That reminds me, I gotta stop at CVS tomorrow. Ugh. Adulting is hard, guys. Three out of 13 down. I have this size and then one other size of these ear warmers to make, and then I think I'm done and ready. But yeah, making a bunch of brightly colored ear warmers. How about that? I think getting all the behind the scenes stuff done is tomorrow night's task. But oh well. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows, woohoo. What are you making? I am crocheting ear warmers right now. I think I still have to make this child-sized one, then I need to make a baby-sized one, and then I'll have one of every color and size I need for my website. So then I just have to actually sit down and photograph them, weigh them, and make the listing and then set everything to go live Saturday, and then I still gotta edit the vlog I made about them. All things I was gonna get done, but then couldn't because I hurt myself. Again. I was ahead of schedule, and then I hurt myself, and now I'm back to being behind schedule. Because life's just not fair. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 13 rows, woohoo. I have a tutorial for these on my channel that posted on time. And once I have these all ready, I gotta think about what I'm gonna do for Valentine's Day. I want to make things for Valentine's Day, but what things? Definitely a cowl, because I have some really nice pink yarn and some nice white yarn. Hello, good morning. Hello, good evening. I assume you're on the opposite side of the planet from me. Because here in Pennsylvania, it is 6:51 p.m. I have 2 hours until it's time for me to take my next dose of medication for my jaw, because yeah, I hurt myself again. I think I posted about it. You're in the Philippines. Okay, yep, that's pretty much opposite from me. I'm in the United States, in Pennsylvania. It's cold and dark in the evening right now. And not fun. But it's supposed to start getting light out later and later and later. The sun's supposed to stay up later soon. Here's hoping. And if you're just joining, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live and hit that subscribe button. Please. Warm the cockles of my heart. What temperature is it where you are in the Philippines? Yeah, what temperature is it there? But it's much warmer than here. It's cold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. Another end of the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boy, this one went fast. I actually haven't crocheted in a while because of how much pain I was in. Excuse me. There we go. All right, I think that's one more row of 2 more rows of linen stitch and then we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. 2 more rows of linen stitch, 1 more row of single crochet. Then we just put the border on and we're done with our first ear warmer fairly quickly. Love when that happens. Really do love when the project works up super quick. 2 rows left, and then the border. Woohoo. Whoop-dee-doo. Hey, Gracie, how was your Christmas? Not great. Yeah, not... I mean, Western Christmas was great. Orthodox Christmas, I was in extreme amount of pain. I'm still waiting to hear back from the doctor, really. But they're thinking it's something called TMJ, where I clench my jaw too hard in my sleep. And I had a flare-up. And really, really, really hurt my jaw. So I ended up going to my parents and just sleeping it off. And it's finally feeling mostly better. As long as I don't miss a dose of the painkillers they gave me. They took a bunch of x-rays just to confirm. But because it is starting to feel better, it means it's not my wisdom teeth. Mouth guard while you sleep. Yeah, that's what we're thinking. The problem is, a lot of TMJ, it's not just the teeth grinding, it's the clenching. And that's what caused the pain. But they were able to confirm it wasn't like a tooth infection. And it wasn't my wisdom teeth. Because, fun fact about me, I still have all 4 of my wisdom teeth. Mouthful of marshmallows while I sleep. Yeah, delicious. Because I've always ground my teeth in my sleep when I'm stressed. But this is the first time where it was like days long horrible pain that I ended up dragging myself back to the doc, calling out of work and dragging myself to the doctor. But the good news is they confirmed it wasn't like a tooth infection and it's not my wisdom teeth bothering me. Wake up and your pillow is gone. Yeah. Then I'd really be in trouble. So, I ended up sleeping the entire weekend because of all the pain medication they gave me. I'm on 2 different kinds that I'm supposed to alternate every 4 hours. And I was able to go back to work this week. But I've still got my emergency heating pad in my bag. Just in case. But yeah, I finally started feeling human again Sunday night. And I do have a dentist appointment coming up. Yes. Yeah, oh no, it's definitely second worst pain I've ever felt in my life. I had a cyst rupture when I was in high school, and that still ranks as like the worst pain I've ever felt. And that one, they gave me oxycodone, and that did nothing. This one I'm managing with prescription Tylenol and prescription ibuprofen. So I would have liked something a little stronger at the time, but yeah, no, this is one thing I wouldn't wish on people. So, but I am going to follow up with the dentist in a couple weeks. I already had an appointment scheduled. And when it first started hurting, I had called them and I'm like, hey, when's the soonest you can see me? And they're like, the appointment that you already have scheduled at the end of the month. And I was like, so that's when I ended up going to the regular doctor. And I'm like, I know teeth aren't you guys' main thing, but you both had to go to medical school, so and then the doctor looked and confirmed, well, it's not your teeth, so this is our department. It's like, oh, thank goodness, because it's a lot easier to get an emergency doctor's appointment than an emergency dentist appointment. At least in my area, that's obviously not true for other people, but yeah, and the good news is I hit my deductible already for my health insurance. Woohoo! It was also just kind of annoying because it was like training day at the office I went to, because I ended up going to the doctor back in my hometown instead of the clinic here where I am, because it's all the same network, but the one in my hometown could get me closer earlier in the morning. They didn't have any appointments available until like noon here in town, and I was like, no, I'm not sitting around twiddling my thumbs until noon. So I ended up going back to my hometown to go to the doctor, and then going to my parents and being like, I'm staying here this weekend because I don't feel good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But yeah, I'm at like 85% better now, so. I'm not quite ready to come off the pain medication, but I'm not feeling it at the 4-hour mark, which is when I'm supposed to take it, so that means it's getting better. Also means it's nothing severe because they haven't gotten back to me yet about the x-rays, which means that it triaged lower. No news is good news when it comes to healthcare, it seems. So yeah, here's hoping. Hopefully we can get back on track, because I didn't do any crocheting for like a week. So I was too busy laying around feeling sorry for myself because it hurt. Excuse me. All right. Making good progress on this. All that good stuff. I still get this random breakthrough stabbing. My one coworker put it best is she's like, an alien secretly laid an egg right here and now it's trying to cut its way out with a knife. That's how I would describe it. Yeah. But accurate. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. So. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That is exactly what it felt like. Only instead of just bursting out, it has a knife and it's trying to cut its way out. Chucky the alien. Yup. Yep, that's yeah. Mm. Oh, we're almost done with this. Child size, and we could do the baby size. And then maybe we'll make something just for fun. Something Valentine's themed, just for fun. But before we do that, I need to reserve some pink. It's for another project I have working on. One of my co-teacher's birthday is on Friday, and I'm making her a present. Her favorite color is pink, so it has to be pink. And then I got 2 baby birthdays coming up this month. And then my mom's birthday and Valentine's Day. All right, yay, we did it. It's a lot of projects. Yeah. It wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't so behind schedule, but my jaw decided to try and kill me. So now here we are. I'll save that. I'll just tie it onto the skein. We're going to make, yeah. Just no time to sit and think. Just go, go, go. Crochet. All right. Let's cut off these ends and sew this up. We'll set it with the other one, then we'll do the baby size. And then I am going to make just something for fun for Valentine's Day, because I haven't done anything for fun in a while. It's funny because I have surprisingly little red yarn, but I do have a lot of pink yarn and pink scrap yarn. So maybe I'll open up the big tub of scrap yarn. There we go. Okay. Boo boo. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, and I managed to get all my Christmas decorations put away yesterday. So all the Valentine's Day and Lunar New Year stuff is up. That's right, Lunar New Year's coming too. I should buy more red yarn. Some red yarn is a treat. I haven't bought yarn in a while, and I should treat myself. Treat myself to a Hirschner's order or something. Okay, there we go. Yay! There we go. Weave this in, reinforce that corner, and then we'll be done with these ear warmers. Woohoo! Well, this ear warmer, then we gotta do the next one. And then we'll start something just for fun. Something pink for Valentine's Day, just for funsies. Ooh, excuse me. Just knot this up. Okay. All right. That's a long piece. Ta-da! Child-size hunting orange ear warmer. All done. Woohoo! And that only took about 45 minutes. Quick cookie break. Still hurts to chew on that side. All right, chat. Gotta count real quick. Hang in there. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Right. Baby size. Here goes the furnace. It hasn't been blowing that much. Hasn't been as cold here, luckily. It's been above freezing for the past week or so. So, knock on wood it stays that way, because that would be really nice. Go, we're trucking along. Woohoo. Check what time it is. Alright. It's about 7:24. So we'll finish this and then start something fun. There we go. weaving this end. So I cheat and weave my ends in as I go using my crochet hook, because then when it's done with the project, I just gotta cut everything off. Right, yay. So now I'm thinking, what should I make? I'm thinking, I haven't made any bags in a while, so maybe I should make a Valentine's Day bag. Make a bunch of pink granny squares. And put them together, one of those 13 bags, 13 granny square bags. That would be cool. I think I will do that when I finish this ear warmer. Go. I'd make them heart granny squares, but I can't remember how to do that off the top of my head, and I don't want to really be fumbling around for a pattern on live. Fumbling around trying to find my notes. I don't even know where my main notebook is. It's downstairs. It's downstairs in my recliner, my main notebook, where I take notes on all my patterns. That I will eventually, one day, write into traditional pattern writing. Traditional crochet pattern, and then go from there. One day. Probably write my beanie pattern out. What you working on? I am making an ear warmer. 1, 2, 3, 4. like these. Crocheting a little baby-sized one. Excuse me. Nice, thank you. Yeah, we're making the baby-sized one, and then I'm trying to decide what fun random pink Valentine's Day thing I'll make. As long as we have time. We can't be live any later than 9 o'clock. Because I gotta go to bed. Because I gotta work in the morning. Because this is not my full-time job. I still have a day job. Excuse me. Go. 4, 5. What does it take you to make one? It depends on the size I'm making. Adult, child, or baby, but generally 45 minutes to an hour, and that includes weaving in the ends and sewing it together. I do have a tutorial for these on my channel. Also note that I've been crocheting since 1999, so I go pretty fast. Six. I'm still thinking of what Valentine's project do I want to do. Maybe I'll do something with the alpine stitch, I'm thinking. That would be pretty fun. Yeah, I'll do something like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one's going way faster than the child size one, but that's because baby size always goes the fastest. Maybe when I was filming my how many ear warmers in a day video, I could have done just baby size. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hmm. This is row 10 we're on. 10 out of 13. Feels like this one went way, well, it did go faster, but say, yeah, this one went way faster than the other one we made. Ten. 11. Hmm. One hour left until I gotta go take my ibuprofen. Excuse me. So we have to end the live when that timer goes off. 11. if you're just joining, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live and hit that subscribe button. Looking into that scrap bucket. I think we're gonna go dive into that. When we're done here. Yeah, there's a lot of pink yarn in there we can grab. I know, we'll make a big pink shawl. Make a scrappy pink shawl. 12. Okay, last row of orange. Oh gosh, my co-teacher today asked me if it would be possible to make a shawl that looks like a slice of Swiss cheese. And I gotta say, I am indeed very tempted to try. I think that would be pretty funny to make. I think a slice of Swiss cheese as a shawl or a blanket, that would be pretty funny. All right, yay, we did it. That took like no time at all. Okay, let's just weave in this end real quick. I'm gonna stash this back on the orange shelf for now. Ooh, I'm out of neon. Have to place a Michael's order at some point. All right, there we go. Should have enough credit card reward points that I could probably redeem it for a Michael's gift card, and that technically means it's free. Right? Hashtag girl math. And all that good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we go across, around the corner, back up, and then there we go. Mm-hmm. Back bathroom break. Okay, welcome back, Chris. We're finishing the baby size ear warmer, and then that's done, and we'll make something fun and pink. I'm looking at a lot of pink yarn in the scrap bucket, so we're gonna finish this. I'm gonna go dive into the scrap, grab the scrap bucket, dive into it. Grab some pink and make a shawl or something. There we go. My goodness. Starting to get a bit chilly up here. Hmm. Drive past me, left future me any coffee. Can hear from the kitchen. Okay, good luck, Chris. Find that coffee. Because coffee is great. I love coffee. Oh. We did it. Excuse me. Yay, we have an ear warmer. Almost cut these ends off. Again, these little yarn worms are great for mailing to scammers. I think enough time has passed since I closed on the house that they're finally leaving alone, but I've gotten like 10 final notices that I need to get a home warranty to remain in compliance with my mortgage, and I'm like, I don't believe you. I know I need to maintain homeowners insurance, but that's included in the mortgage payment. And I know, because I had to pay for the first year of it up front. There we go. All right. Yay, quarter cup scored. Just enough. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I could really go for some decaf right now. Normally I'm a full caffeine girly, but I gotta go to bed soon. And a Christmas peanut butter cup. Delicious. Yeah, I've been kind of scared to eat anything with a lot of sugar, any candy or anything, since the jaw pain started, because I know sweet things do already bother my teeth, so I'm like, I'm not strong enough. I can't handle any more pain. I'm a weenie. Like, these Oreo cakesters are the sweetest things I've eaten. Maybe I'll try a peanut butter cup tomorrow night. I'll be brave. I'm on enough Tylenol to kill a horse right now, so. My poor liver. Okay, finish sewing this up and we're all good to go. Oh, that's damage your kidneys from your ibuprofen. Yeah. Yeah, my organs are all like, what are you doing? Stop. No, what they're really doing is like, are you back in college? No. All right. Baby ear warmer done. I just have to photograph these. I'm all set to drop the ear warmers. Now, let's get ready to grab the scrap bucket. First, need to get up, put this in here. Hang on, chat. Literally just off camera. Fighting for my life over here with a bunch of tote buckets. Luckily, the one I want is on top. Here we are. Let's pick out some pink. There's a surprising lack of pink. Oh, there's some neon orange. I can use that. For headbands, what's that doing in there? Alright, what's we got? What we got? Got some green, red, sparkly black. That shouldn't be in there. That should be up here. Because that's already caked. That's not a scrap. I see pink as well. Big pink. Keep this one. Let's see. Oh, that was my friend Emily. Let's see. There's like no pink in here. That's okay, because there's lots of others. There's this tiny scrap. I don't think we'll... that shouldn't be in this bin. That should be in the sparkly scrap bin. Which has no pink in it, by the way. If anybody was wondering. This is red. It's a different texture, so I don't want to use it. That's the same. We'll take this little bit of white. We'll expand our palette. The thing is, I don't know the fiber content of any of these. All I know is that they're not wool, because I'm shoving my hand in here and I'm not itchy. It's purple. Ew, that's double-stranded. I'd have to rewind that whole thing. And it's a different texture, so no. A lot of blue in here. We'll grab some more whites. Purple. See, I would use this, but this is like not the right texture. No. Wow, I have like no pink yarn. I have so much blue. I don't want blue, I want pink. Here's some more white. That's red, white, and blue. I don't want that. Okay, this is not proving to be a fruitful journey. Okay, then. Okay, I have another tote full of yarn, but that's at the bottom. Oh, 1 second, chat. Let me just rearrange my entire yarn room on camera. Okay, these are the sparklies. Really, the sparklies should go at the bottom because I only pulled that stuff out at Christmas. Okay. Oh, we got one more big tote. I don't know if I have any acrylic in here. It's mostly some brown, some purple, but that's DK weight. That's brown. This is the wrong texture. These can actually probably come out and go. Here, these are just some millings. Yeah, no, I don't have any acrylic. Wait a second. This is Caron Simply Soft. It's a big think of pink Caron Simply Soft. I have a lot of pink Caron Simply Soft and pink and purple over there. So maybe we'll use this stuff instead. And put these scraps back. This is chenille. All right, we're going to use Caron Simply Soft instead. So, hold up. Just unceremoniously. Well, no, we'll keep that big pink out and this purple out. That's pretty big, so that can just go in the yarn wall. Okay. All right, hold on, chat. Let me restack these. Okay, sparklies on the bottom. Chenilles. And scrappies. Just put my craft room back together for a second, chat. Bag of yarn worms. Okay, we've got that Simply Soft. This can go here. Pardon my rear in the camera. Okay. Oh, I also have that scrap basket. Okay. No. We have this. This can get stashed down here. And we have this. That is violently pink. And I can go there. We have this. Hold on, I got one more basket we can check for scraps. Oh, tired. Okay, these are pink, but I'm gonna use them for something else. This is for another project. This. Do I have any room in my bag? No, just put here for now. Here, these are all this is all my chunky yarn scraps. So this red could go well. Yeah, I could do like a fade. Okay. All right, okay. Oh, I've got this here. Hold up. Yeah, that's where all my pink scraps were hiding. Okay. There's so much scrap yarn. Oh my lord. Okay, that can go in the trash. This can go in the yarn wall. So that's mostly full. Found stuff. That's DK. That can go in the yarn wall. This is roving. Oh, look at this big old thing of neon. I can use that for more ear warmers. Okay, I don't want to use this because this is DK, but I want it out of the way. This is chunky. What's that doing in here? This can go with the rest of the chunky yarn scraps. Let's see, roving. Don't want that. Roving. Very pretty, but don't want that. Roving. Oh, look. What is this chenille doing in here? You don't go there. You go over here. There's that. It's a long discontinued line brand. This is Caron Simply Soft. That's orange. I don't want that. Want that. Oh wow, I bought this like 20 years ago. Got a lot of scrap yarn if y'all can't tell. Okay. Alright. Nothing here I can really do anything with, but found where a lot of my pink scraps are hiding. Okay, we'll put these back. Pretty roving. I love roving. And it's not wool, so won't make me itch. Okay. Alright. Put this back. Casually reorganizing my entire yarn room on live. Don't mind me, everybody. These here, put these here. This is a partial skein. This should go here. There. Okay. Alright, these are big, so they can go in the actual pink section of the yarn wall. Back, back, back. There. Oh, that matches that. Huh. I should just wind these together. Okay. I'm back. No, I'm not. I need a hook. Now I'm back. Get my big butt in here. That was an ordeal. Okay. Ah! We had an adventure. Welcome back, chat. My skin is so dry. Jeez. Just casually, quickly clean up after myself a little bit here. All right. We have a half hour left before I need to hop off live. So, I think we'll start with this and we'll slowly fade. That is so bright on camera. Wow. All right, so I think we'll start with this. These are the same. Fade, start with this, fade to this, to this, to this. No, this doesn't really fit. We'll put this back. So we'll do these, we'll make like a short shawl, and then I have some white over there that I can trim this with. Looking good, chat. Let's start. What stitch do I even want to do? I didn't think far enough ahead. That's fine. We're fine. We will start. We'll do a nice granny stitch. Can never go wrong with a granny stitch. So we'll do that. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to chain one, do our cluster. And we're off to the races. And my magic circle, don't fail me now. All right. Now I like to add an extra standalone single stitch here, and then I attach the border to these extra stitches. Maybe that'll be a tutorial. A lacy granny stitch shawl. Yeah, let's plan on that. That'll be one for springtime. Two. What am I doing? I need to double crochet into that, not single crochet. You can tell it's getting late. Wore myself out hunting for scrap yarn. Oh, yes. maybe for my 5,000 subscriber special, I'll do tour of the yarn room. Yeah, I'm gonna plan on that. $5K special yarn room tour. 1, 2, 3. Except that closet, but that's just because there's only 2 closets in this whole house. And that one has the door, so that's going to be the designated, I don't know, put it in here closet. Already got a lot of stuff in there. I put all the Christmas wrapping stuff in there. No idea how to pack my tree up, so I literally just put it in the basement. Because I couldn't figure out how to get the branches to fold. So I just brought it down to my basement and stuck it right under the staircase. So if you go downstairs in the basement, you're like, ugh, creepy basement. And then there's just a Christmas tree. I mean, I took all the decorations off, obviously, but it'll always be Christmas in the basement. The super duper creepy basement. Definitely ghosts down there. I know in my special Orthodox Christmas vlog, I put a horror movie scream over a clip of the door to my basement opening. I know, my parents are like, it's not that creepy down there. And I'm like, yes, but it's a running joke at this point that I don't like my basement. Like, the house is perfect except for the basement. I don't disturb the ghosts that live down there, and they don't disturb me up here. I'll just leave them alone. And that's that. Oh, you know what? I do have some red. Some red Caron Simply Soft. That would look quite fetching. What's that stuck to my yarn? We'll deal with that later. So here's progress so far. Pretty, red, lacy, fun. Very Valentine's. This is a very nice red, very deep. Oops, I accidentally did 4 clusters instead of 3. Until it's getting near bedtime. But hey, we got 2 ear warmers done. And we've started on a pretty shawl in Valentine's colors. You know, this would make pretty bandanas too. This stitch. Extra lacy granny stitch. Another thing to add to the list of things I want to make. It's definitely something that is going to go into development. Extra lacy granny stitch bandanas. That'll probably be for springtime. Could do St. Patrick's Day ones. Just because with how Hirschner's shipping is, it's a little late for me to order any new yarn for Valentine's projects. So we just gotta make do with what we have. Although I do have some red cotton yarn. I could make some of these plain white with red. And we have reached the end of that scrap. And it's getting kind of late. So I think this is going to be the point where we say goodnight. Just because by the time I'd finish finagling on another color, I'd be ready to go to bed. So this is where we're going to say goodnight. Thanks for coming to the live. We'll work on this probably next live stream. We'll make more progress on this. Shawls are a little hard for me to bring to work with me to work on during my lunch break just because they get so big. And everything that comes to work with me's got to fit in that bag. So, good night, chat. And I will see you all in the next live. I don't know, some point. Maybe we'll do an early Saturday live. Because I got my parents coming over for dinner. So we'll do an early Saturday live this weekend. So, thanks for coming. See y'all next time. Good night.